All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarasun Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited, delighted to be accepting members to not only the Sarasun Seti YouTube page, but the General Seti YouTube page. Two dynamic powerhouse institutions on YouTube, giving you nothing but black power, black divinity. I want you to subscribe immediately. I want you to become a member. A link for the membership right down in the video description is in the chat. All you have to do is just click it. You get a video introduction, rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarasun Seti General Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. The General got a new website up on Teachable, uploading a lot of dynamic curriculums, powerhouse programs, certificate courses. First one up, 25 Steps to the Redemption of Definitive Black Manhood, designed by the General strictly for the brothers. It's an amazing, amazing course. Click that link right over there in the chat. Get that preview. Also included the Brotherhood of Heru Roundtable live stream where the brothers meet once a week, discussing very vital, important, powerful information pertinent to our growth and development. Make sure you get that preview, family. Check it out. Become a brother. Become a member today. Now, ring the alarm, KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarasun Seti DVD lectures, T-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessory for every room in the house. Got something for your family. I know you're going to like and love. Check that catalog out. Get a discount, shop, and save and shop. Everybody know the General got the poppiness fire Patreon page on the planet. I want you to get over there. Check. Ain't nothing but fire. Click that link right at the top of the chat. Get that preview of the menu off the chain. Believe it, 500 exclusive fire presentations that you can't view nowhere else. To all the family out there, donate to the General. Thank you. Appreciate you for the fact. You appreciate me. Any of the family out there would like to donate, the link right there in the chat. And I appreciate you. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channel, King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Now, I know y'all had to, I know y'all was over there watching the Charlie Kirk funeral memorial. I know you weeping out there. I know you niggas weeping. Like Samuel L. Jackson on Django. Nigga done ran out of all kind of Kleenex because they over there crying for Charlie Kirk. But I'm just trying to tell you, family, we got to stand on all 10 in this day and time because there's some very serious operations going down on our people, psychological. I mean, this shit heavy. This is like one of the you know what I'm saying? This is like one of the greatest psyops in the history of goddamn United States of America. They try to pull this shit off. Get this man a goddamn Memorial Day. Like he damn Dr. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. Give Malcolm X a damn day. Shit. You gonna give Malcolm X a damn day. You gonna give him, we know that ain't gonna happen, but we talking about somebody that really trying to make a change. You see what I'm saying? We're not talking about nobody for the sake of just being a goddamn racist. Want to come out and get validation for being, you understand, the most prolific racist in the land. That's all he was. That's all he was. I seen niggas out here caping for this beast. Yeah, I ain't gonna call no name yet. I see the nigga out there caping for the beast. You see what I'm saying? He ain't saying nothing. I see the nigga. You know what I'm saying? A pathetic nigga. You see what I'm saying? You look so pathetic, nigga. I wouldn't even call your name, nigga, because you ain't worth two damn dead flies. Out there caping for Charlie Kirk, talking about what he's, he ashamed of what black people's is, celebrate. Nigga, if you don't go somewhere and sit your sorry ass down somewhere, you understand? Your heart hurt, nigga, because we didn't expose you, nigga, and your love for Mr. Charlie. Yeah, ain't that a damn thing? Back on the plantation, the motherfucking white man name was Mr. Charlie. God damn. Yeah, this nigga got love for Mr. Charlie and shit. Yeah, nigga went and mad because we pulling the veil up off of this racist man. And so, yeah, so it's a lot of, a lot of action going on around. They, putting people off of radio and TV for having an opinion. You feel what I'm saying? For just having a goddamn opinion out here. And if they can stop you from having a goddamn opinion, nigga, it's all over. If you can't say what you need to say, it's all over. And so a lot of people's are standing up today. They're not going for that. The truth is the goddamn truth. Talked about, just talked about everything about us. Talked about everything about us and shit, talk about as if white people don't got some issues that they need to deal with. You see, they got more issues than any goddamn body. They got international goddamn issues. Any kind of issue, a lot of the issues motherfuckers got with us, they start. Shit, you know what I'm saying? We don't even be thinking about their ass. Black people don't even think about most of the motherfuckers that, be running their mouth about us. You see, if motherfuckers had never introduced you to Charlie Kirk, you wouldn't even know who the fuck Charlie Kirk was. And then finally you like, goddamn, when you get a chance to see who he is, you like, this bitch ass motherfucker been talking shit like that all this time. You like, goddamn, where has, because we don't pay attention. But he been talking, just video after video after video after video, talking greasy about every subject that he could come up with. Any kind of slander on black people that he could come up with. You feel me? He got some dialogue where he trying to shame. He's just a hired gun. That's all he is. Most of them politicians up there, they hire Charlie Kirk to come down here and say all the things that they don't want to say. You see, because they got, they're in this position of being a politician, being a president, a vice president. So they send Charlie Kirk out there as a hired gun to disrespect anybody and everybody, and so, yeah, so he disrespect black people. That's one of his major talking points, is talking about black people. Nobody give a fuck about Charlie Kirk like that. You feel what I'm saying? You should worry about your own goddamn people. Worry about all these goddamn serial killers and all these goddamn pedophiles and shit. You understand? Like, wow, y'all got hundreds of thousands, if not millions of cases. If not millions of cases worldwide. The Catholic Church, you see, the kings of pedophile, Epstein, the Boy Scouts, the Girl Scouts. All, man, listen here. I looked up where the goddamn Boy Scouts had to, listen to me when I tell you this. And people don't really know it, because they'll sweep that kind of shit up under the rug. Do you know they had to pay out close to $1 billion? Do you understand do you know they had so many cases, so many people filed a case against the Boy Scouts that they end up having to pay out damn near $1 billion to settle the cases? They had to file bankruptcy. You see, now why isn't that been really, popularized to the people so that they would know what's going on? So every institution that, these people deal with children is literally under siege by all type of lawsuits and shit. Because they goddamn, they just, when it comes to any type of sexuality with the white man, he's on a demonic level. Every fucking thing that you could imagine, goddamn it, you wouldn't even imagine. You would see this shit and it would blow your motherfucking mind out the cranium. You wouldn't even believe nobody would even be that low of a creature to even conceive no shit like that. So, they talk about all this shit about black. Our shit is out of being controlled. You see what I'm saying? If niggas could figure, if motherfuckers had the opportunity to do something different, a lot of people believe that they do. A few motherfuckers got an opportunity. Not every goddamn body. You see what I'm saying? We gonna make this shit make sense today. You see, because we know the dynamics of the economy. Once we know the dynamics of the economy, we know what it is. Okay, and we done went over this shit over and over and over and over again. That don't mean you can't succeed, but you got to know the dynamics. If you don't know the dynamics, you be spinning the goddamn wheel, and you don't even realize why you spinning the goddamn wheel. You see, you don't know because you didn't look at the overall view of what the fuck going on in this goddamn country. Where you got over 175 million people living on 3% of the goddamn wealth. And you got the damn top goddamn 10% with damn near 40% of the goddamn wealth. You see, and they don't intend to give it up. That's what you think, oh, I know you they don't in matter of fact, since they've been in the country, that it only has went up. It never went down. You see what I'm saying? So I want y'all to be, to know that. That's why a lot of motherfuckers is striking up out of this bitch. They going some goddamn where else where they get to see, because let me tell y'all, the predicament the United States is in is the reason why them motherfuckers fled from over there in Britain, because that's how the fuck it was over there. They have excluded damn near the whole bottom populace from having any type of land ownership or any type of wealth. And so that's why a lot of them motherfuckers struck out of Britain and struck out of them European countries, because they had hoarded all the fucking wealth over there. So they came over here with a vision that they possibly, could, own some land and have an opportunity to build some wealth, but they came over here taking. That's what they did. They came over here taking from our goddamn people. But today it's the same way it was over there in Europe, where you got these motherfuckers that hoarded the goddamn wealth. You see? And so you got to be happy with making $20 an hour or something like that, with the goddamn inflation so goddamn high that is still like making $7. You see what I'm saying? They know how to, let's get them motherfuckers $20, you know what I'm saying? And at the same time, they tweak the fucking inflation. You see what I'm saying? Inflation is high as a motherfucker. So even though you make $20, make $25, it's still like you making about $12. You see, they been the motherfuckers is crying out. They know what it is. You got to have enough sense to know what it is and figure your way up out of this shit. It don't mean you don't get out of it, but if you don't know what the fuck you in and you think you in something, you be thinking all along like, God damn, man, I thought I had a motherfucking plan. That one ain't working. Motherfucker had to work another plan. You know what I'm saying? And keep working plans, and you didn't work so many goddamn plans and shit. You're like, what the fuck is going on out here? You see what I'm saying? You got to realize the bag that you in order to be successful. You see, you cannot be confused, and once you understand that, you even got to look at the fucking job market and shit. And, you can't be trying to flood into a market everybody flooding into. You see what I'm saying? You got to find something. And that's one clear way of making some paper is going the other way, where everybody running to be this and be that. Nigga, you trying to invent some shit. You see what I'm saying? That ain't nobody out here doing. So, but, this motherfucker, they out here funeral and memorial for this man, the way he talked about our goddamn people, you know what I'm saying? And this is the thing about it, because they know the trick bag we in. They know the trick bag we in. So if you don't understand it, you gonna blame it all on your motherfucker. It is your motherfucking fault, but the fault is that somehow you don't think that you think revolution is some shit in the past and shit. You see, you don't have no concept. Most motherfuckers would realize the predicament they in, and goddamn it, they would have been went on ahead and took what belonged to them. You don't ask no motherfucker that owe you that much motherfucking money and shit like that. Is you gonna give me my money? Is you gonna give me, motherfucker, please? Everybody else on the motherfucking planet went for broke. They would have been went for broke on this motherfucker. Straight up, man. We the only motherfucker. But see, that's what happened to us, our psychosis, our psychology. You see, they went into our minds and shit. They separated us, from anybody else on the goddamn planet and our goddamn people. Separated us. You see, and because then hoarded, took our babies and shit and taught them whatever the fuck they wanted to teach them. That Christianity, love your master, you know what I'm saying? So you get out in the field, sweat, work hard in the field and shit, and listen to your master and all of that shit. You see, and motherfuckers, and generations continue. You got over 250 years where you're on the goddamn plantation. Goddamn, you know what I'm saying? After 250 years, nigga, you didn't genetic, goddamn, the mind is totally lost of anything they knew previous to that. You see, you take the babies and remove them. You see what I'm saying? Shit, after about 2 generations, 3 generations, motherfuckers gonna know little to nothing about self. You see, anywhere else in the world, they was still on. And see, we get caught up in all this bullshit, too much. We the only people, man, that goddamn, just totally lost everything. Goddamn, like what the fuck? Everybody else at least kept some culture. You understand what I'm saying? They was able to keep something because they was on the land. They was still had the land, you see? But to remove somebody from their land and shit, and yes, this is our land, but let's be real. A lot of people just don't, it is some of, we was over here, but the mainland, the homeland is Africa. Do you understand what I'm saying? And yes, we went out into other various lands, but everybody had to tap back in. Everybody leave home, but everybody got to tap back in at some point in time. See, when you leave home and shit, you have to tap back in and shit. So you get back in touch with your roots and shit. But motherfuckers ain't tapping back in and shit, creating all these fallacies and shit. And then you get trapped in the goddamn fallacy like a genie in the goddamn lamp. You see? We know we've been everywhere. We are global people. But the only thing is what we losing is we got our modern history. We know our modern history. And, when I say modern, I'm talking about you just say 500 years, 600 years. But then when motherfuckers leave past that, they get murky. You see what I'm saying? They get murky because they don't want to connect back to the motherland. You see, so we can know what we lost. You see, if we don't know what we lost and shit, we think these little, within the 500 years, that's not enough history to get clarity on what the fuck we lost. That's not enough years. You know what I'm saying? We are ancient people. We got to go into the thousands and thousands of years to get a clear understanding of what the fuck we lost. And then we can, once we see, we like, oh, okay, I see what the trick is. I see what the fuck the trick is. And that's really, and so we the only people, you understand, even when you look at the Australians, you look at the Africans, you look at anybody else, see, they still on the land. You understand? Because we've been removed from the root. You understand what I'm saying? We done totally lost all consciousness of who the fuck we is. Total consciousness. You see, they lost now, but they still got some knowledge, the drum, some ancient culture, even though they, some practice it, some don't, but they at least got the language and shit. We lost everything, the language. And so we over here, you see? And so these white people know what the fuck they done did. They know what the fuck trick bag they put us in. And they know that really for people like us, the only answer for us was to kick off in their ass. That's really what it was. When niggas get to see, and we got to understand that. You understand? We look at the white man, you practice, you celebrate him. Just like Charlie Kirk. You Washington, D.C., Washington, George, Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin, motherfuckers out of there. Because they had nuts to rise up. They knew the trick bag they was in. They knew that they weren't that they were slaves. They knew they were slaves to the British crown. We was lower than them. but they know that the British Crown was treating them like slaves. They tried to play every card of negotiation with the British that they could, and they knew they had played every motherfucking card that they could play, and they knew that they was going for as long as the British Crown remained in control of America, they was going to be slaves, and they chose to fight. That's what the fuck they say. Fuck this. We ain't doing this. You see what I'm saying? We ain't doing this. We just came from over there, and they was treating us like that over there. Now we over here thinking we about to have a dream and shit and this, you know, and fulfill a dream. And they come over here and they even more enslaved over here than they was over there. And that don't even, you know, that ain't got nothing to do with us. But I'm just saying you the trick bag that they was in. They say, fuck it. We'll have a revolution. We'll have a revolution. Everybody, Cuba had a revolution. Put them up, push all them motherfuckers up out of there. They, you know what I'm saying? Whoever was down, I know the Jews and all of that. They had a revolution. They knew the trick bag they was in. And they still got them besieged. You see, Haiti had them, you know, and even then, you see, even then, even after having the goddamn revolution, they will besiege your ass. You see, that's what they trying to do to us today because they know if that was them, if they was in the position we was in, they would have been started a revolution. They would have been started a revolution. See, that's the difference. And so they feel like they done punked us. They feel like they done punked us. Anybody else, they would have started a revolution. They would have went on ahead and fought it out. You see what I'm saying? To get their freedom. They wouldn't keep begging and pleading and shit. No, they wouldn't have did that because they know based on politics and history, don't nobody give away power. Don't nobody give away power. That's never been heard of to do no shit like that. Nobody empowers their enemy or somebody they done stepped on. You understand? To be able to, you know, to become stronger and maybe overthrow them. You understand what I'm saying? From out of the power. So that just don't make no sense. And so our people in being over here for so goddamn long and all the energy that our ancestors, at the minimum, we should be on top, number one. But at the bare minimum, listen, we should be on top. No mistake about it. But at the bare minimum, we should be so rich in this land based on all our toils that no other immigrants, even if they came over here, will have any chance of catching up to the wealth that we possess. That's just a fact. That's the bare minimum a black people should be in this country, even though we should have the top. But at the bare minimum, no other immigrant should be able to come over. We should be so rich over here. After being over here that long, no way. I mean, you got the motherfucking Orientals and the Hispanic got, you know, more money than we got. The motherfucking Hispanics got more money than we got. You understand what we got? More dynamic people than they got, but collectively they got more money than we got. So how in the fuck is it that they came in here and got more money than us? Look at the Oriental is right behind us in the wealth. That's where we losing because we gonna be silly and we gonna play games and we gonna fight on the market with these motherfuckers like they actually are equals. And that's fucked up. That's where we losing. We fucking on, you know, these peoples didn't motherfucking lower us to the standards of immigrants coming in this motherfucker, where they can actually come over here and gather more money than us. You understand what I'm saying? More land than this is bullshit. We got to know the trick bag. And that's what Charlie Kirk is saying. You know, if you didn't spend that kind of toil and your people didn't spend that kind of toil in a goddamn country for over 500 years in this particular stage of existence. We know we've been here before that, but we talking about this particular stage of existence. And you didn't spend 500 and you didn't got all these inventions, all these dynamic peoples. I mean, all these great leaders, all these great institutions, all this great history, and all out of all of that you done been over here 500 years, and out of all is what you got right now. This is all you got. Nigga, you done been robbed. That's all it is. Just say what it is. And motherfuckers want us to start at the, and toil with motherfuckers that just came over here 30 years ago. That's where the fuck we lose. That's what the predicament we are in today. And the reason why we are in that predicament is that for 250 years, we was still on the plantation. And people say, oh, now you free to do what? He didn't already monopolize power. 250 years, you didn't monopolize. See, niggas don't think about power. They think about the money. You understand what I'm saying? Motherfuckers in the pot with power make the money. He don't give a fuck about that money. He can go in there and make however, he can print that shit out however much he want. You understand what I'm saying? The dollar ain't even backed by nothing. So a lot of them motherfuckers just got numbers in the computer. They ain't got, you niggas is fucking with dollars and shit and paper money. They don't fuck with no paper money. They just get on the goddamn computer and put a certain amount of money in the computer and say, this is how much I'm worth. These motherfuckers ain't exchanging no money. That's for poor motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? It's just a figure in the motherfucker's mind because it ain't backed up with nothing. So they could fake motherfuckers with the money and say, oh, this is worth $1 and then whatever. You understand? What is it backed by? It ain't backed by shit. You see what I'm saying? It ain't backed by shit. So, they didn't put all mega numbers in their name and shit, in their estates and shit. So for 250 years, they monopolized motherfucking power. And to the point where even in goddamn 2025, it's only been 3 goddamn black governors in the history of the United States. That show you that they didn't monopolize power. 3 black governors. And the goddamn country is what? How 17, 18, 19, 19. Well, it's over 200 years, but it's still, you talking about for goddamn it 1611. We was over here first, but we talking about in this matrix that we living in today. You talking about, man, over goddamn 400 and some years. Half of the time we was on the plantation. We was on the goddamn plantation. They formed estates and shit. A lot of this shit is, the land formed estates. They just passed the shit down from, descendant to descendant. You know what I'm saying? Got so many billionaires and shit. How the fuck you think you gonna compete with that? You can't goddamn, because so that's the shit that they did for 250. And even after that, they still had constraints on you. This is what Charlie Kirk knows. So he could look at you and say, yeah, look at what they doing. Yeah, whatever they doing. You see what I'm saying? They might be killing. See, the thing is, they know they should be taking it to somebody. They just ain't, they done lost the politic or what the condition they in. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is in their spirit. They know something fucked up. You see, a lot of people's is waking up today. They knowing that the land is ours, and you understand, you ain't gonna ask for it though, nigga. I can tell you that. He ain't gonna just say, oh, it's your land. Let me give you your land, nigga. I knew you didn't woke up. Let me give you I bet you. So what you gonna do, nigga? So a lot of motherfuckers in their spirit and shit, no shit fucked up. You understand what I'm saying? And land and culture is just like a mother to a child. When you lose your culture, you lose your land, you lose who the fuck you is. It's like you done lost your damn mama. And so people's is running around this motherfucker in a state of fucking savagery in to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? And that's real talk. That's real fucking talk. Because if we had what we supposed to have, we would not be doing what the fuck we doing. That's a fact. That's a fucking fact. If motherfuckers knew that they could live a better life, because it's our ancestors didn't work for it. I'm sick of motherfuckers. Keep us at the bottom of the mountain. Keep pushing the ball, nigga. Keep pushing the ball up the motherfucking mountain, nigga. You see what I'm saying? No, your ancestors didn't already work for this shit. You see what I'm saying? Keep us in a state. Keep dreaming. You don't understand? Keep pushing the ball. And no matter how many times that bitch rolled back down the hill, you keep pushing that motherfucker, nigga. Your ancestors didn't already work for this shit, nigga. The fuck? You see, they ain't gonna goddamn do it. And you understand? I guarantee you that. They ain't gonna motherfucking do it. So I'm gonna tell you like this. Y'all better not honor that man for nothing in the goddamn world and disrespect and violate your ancestors. Because once you do that, you ain't got shit coming. You ain't got shit coming, nigga. Straight up. You violate the ancestors, celebrating and shit, the damn descendants of they murderers and violators. You ain't got a goddamn thing coming. You could believe that, so you better wake up. This is General Sarah Soon said we in the house. Talk about you like a dog. Yeah. He say he used to work for a black tailor named Art Harris. Then that must be some positive energy. Must be some positive goddamn energy out there. Yeah. Who that say? Well, Kenny Council. What do you, man, I didn't even see. Charlie Kirk wasn't evil, just do. Man, get out of here. Kenny Council, get your ass up here talking about he wasn't evil. What do you slander a man? You gonna slander a prophet? You gonna slander Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and talk about he wasn't evil? If you don't get your silly ass up out of here, man, let me put your ass on. Who is you? Charlie Kirk wasn't evil, just stupid. I know, fuck, nigga, anytime you disrespect, slander a prophet, you gonna go at the top of the one, when you talk about great men, and like I say, I don't necessarily believe everything that Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. believed, but I'll defend him against goddamn Charlie Kirk. I tell you that. I wouldn't let no goddamn Charlie Kirk. Nah, you don't come. I tell you what, slander, go down there to that Jewish community and slander Abraham. Go down there and slander one of them goddamn prophets over there and see what they do to you. You see what I'm saying? Go slander Muhammad and see, no, they're going to deal with your ass. So you don't think you could just come, if you don't get your ass up out of here, man, get on up out of here. Get your punk ass up out of here with that boo. You don't get an opportunity to disrespect one of our great prophets and think you gonna get away with that. Making no lame ass, you understand? No lame ass goddamn comment like that. Where you at, Kenny Council? Where your punk ass at? Come back up in here, Kenny. Where you at, Kenny? Is that a black man making a comment? Where you at, Kenny? Where your coon ass at? Where you from, nigga? Where you from, nigga? I want to know. Where Kenny? Kenny, come on back up in here, nigga. Come on. I'm going to get on you, niggas. Come on back up in here, Kenny. Get your ass up in here, Kenny. I ain't going to tell you again, coon. Get your ass up in here. I say stand trial for your wickedness. Come on up in here and stand trial for your wickedness, Kenny. Where you at, nigga? Yeah, go on and hide. Like, go on, use a buster. This nigga ran and hide because he know he's a sucker. Come up in here, disrespect, call Dr. Martin Luther King a sexual deviant. Man, I heard his daughter cut into him. I got to listen to him. They should sue that motherfucker's estate. They should sue his estate. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. estate should sue Charlie Kirk for slander. You see what in character defamation. You see what I'm saying? Knowing damn well Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., it had never even been insinuated while he was alive to have ever been accused of anything. And then here you come. That's what they do after our leaders die. They come with all that slander. They try to do it on Malcolm X. Come with all that slander and shit. You see what I'm saying? No, we can't let them get away with that. Cannot let them get away with that. But anyway, family, we got a hell of a lineup. I ain't going nowhere. I'm working out. Kenny, where you at? Get your fake ass back up on this internet. Get your fake ass back up on this internet. I know you out there hiding behind that one little dusty couch you got in your house, nigga. You see, got that one little dusty couch in your house, nigga. You done sunk down to the floor, nigga. I know what you get. I know where you at. Where you at, nigga? one little ass little table in there, nigga. Shake when you bump it. The motherfucker, every time you bump that little ass table, that motherfucker shaking about to fall down. I know what kind of nigga you is. You goddamn spam eating nigga. Come out here disrespecting our teachers like that. We got to get on. We got to get on. All right, family. I be right black. This is General Cyrus said he's saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge, bang on that wicked ass beast daily, liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.